based on everything that I knew that day, Ross must have left him in the car. That was the only thing that made sense. It was the only thing that clicked in my mind as even a remote possibility. He was never checked in. If he was never checked in, then he must have forgot.
Okay, and
So I told him, I said, I want to go over to where Ross works and I want to find his car. I didn't know how they were going to the movie. I didn't know if they were going to carpool. I didn't know if they were going to meet. I wanted to get to where I knew Ross could possibly be. I tried to call him. I couldn't get him on the phone. And they tried to get me to stay. And I said, I'm not staying anywhere. I need to find my son and I need to find my husband. And so they had Terrell come with me. That's why I know he had to be the one at the desk. They had him come with me. And we drove over to the treehouse. I looked in the parking lot for Ross's car, and I didn't see it. So we went inside. Once we were inside, I had probably tried to call, I don't even know how many times I tried to call Ross. I tried to call him every 2 or 3 minutes. It just kept going straight to voicemail. And so we went inside, and we were trying to figure out when Ross left work, because I didn't know what time he had left. I actually had one of the daycare teachers call me and say, Leanna, I think it's time to call the police. And I didn't. In my mind, I was thinking, everything's fine. This is not that it's fine, but I was in complete denial about the situation. And I was actually looking at my phone trying to figure out how to call the police because I didn't really, there's nothing I've had to do before. Trying to figure out what I would do, what I would say, and my phone rang, and it was a detective. They told me to stay where I was, that they were going to come to me. Yes. I said, will you please just tell me what's wrong? I know something's wrong. And they said, no, we're going to talk about it when we get there. And I said, well, it's bad, isn't it? And he said, yeah, it's bad. When the detectives got there, they took me into a conference room and sat down with me. I can remember walking to the conference room thinking, I'm going to wake up. This isn't real. This isn't happening.
And what did they tell you?
And they told me that my son was deceased. I can't remember exactly. I didn't know what had happened. I didn't know if Ross was okay. I didn't know if I didn't know anything, and I just wanted them to tell me what had happened. I needed more information, and I wasn't believing what they were saying. It just wasn't real. It was like I wasn't even there. I couldn't understand. It wasn't real. Sometimes it still doesn't feel real.
Were you able to cry when you were talking to the detectives?
No. I wasn't, and I didn't understand why. They just told me this, and I can't even cry, and I didn't understand why.